everybody, this is Gwenna from Lola's Dragon Channel again. Today we're going to do Wings of Fire review on Winter Turning, the Icewing Prince. Before we get to anything amazing and cool going on, I just want to take a big shout out. Happy Thanksgiving everybody for 2017. I hope today turns out well. I haven't eaten dinner yet. It's only 2:50. But I wanted to do a Thanksgiving special, so it's going to be on Winter Turning because the last video I did was on book 6. So let's get started. So you know Winter is the Icewing Prince, and he went to Jade Mountain, and he actually has this crush on Moonwatcher, and it's between Qibli and Winter. I vote for Winter, but I already know what happens, and you guys probably know too, but I'll reveal the secret in book 10 for those of you who don't know. But in this story is the journey for how Winter goes and finds his brother, Hailstorm, who has been captured by Queen Scarlet of the Skywings. So Queen Scarlet is not finished yet. She's not done. So it's really an incredible thing. I don't know, like, Queen Scarlet's been hiding, and we aren't sure if she's alive. She is still alive. We didn't know what happened to her in book 5. Now we know in this book, because she appears in this book. And she says she wants to go and kill Hailstorm. So it's really interesting. It's just how Winter tries to bring his brother back, and Icicle is actually more involved in this book. So yeah, I don't know what much to say other than Winter's journey to go get Hailstorm back. And in the end of this book, is actually how Winter starts getting not so angry at the Nightwings, because before he hated Nightwings. I know I use that word a lot, hate, but he did dislike the Nightwings because he always thought they were traitors and sneaky and not nice at all, and because they thought that they captured Prince Arctic, the last Animus Icewing. So it's really crazy, and Winter's just like, he's one of those dragons that gets angry a lot, and hates Nightwings a lot, but ever since he met Moonwatcher, I think he's changed his mind about Nightwings, and it's really cool. So in the end, he meets Foeslayer, and Foeslayer tells him a short bio of this story of how he met Prince Arctic, how they fell in love, and like at first Winter didn't know who this Nightwing was, and it's Foeslayer that's been trapped and has had this tradition that Queen Diamond made 2,000 years ago. So it's pretty intense, and I want to show you guys something. This is signed by 2 people. My grandparents, my grandma and grandpa, from 2015, or in 2015. And this book was actually signed by Tweety Sutherland herself in person. It says, "For Glenwood, stay cool." I like that. By Tweety. So it says, "To Catherine and Ella, because you're awesome, you could definitely save the world from dragons or for dragons, either way." From dragons or for dragons, either way. So, you know, the Icewings live here at Queen Glacier's palace. So who are the Icewings in Jade Mountain again? I forgot. Alba, Tingbai, Ermin, Icicle, and Winter. My favorite Icewing character is Winter, and he's actually my second favorite character. My third favorite, sorry, is, boy, that's a hard one. I really like Kinkajou and her personality, but I kind of also like Kibli, so, that's a hard one, because my first favorite character is actually Turtle. It's gonna have to be Kinkajou. My third favorite character is Kinkajou. I think she should have had her own story. Maybe we will in the upcoming books. But enough about that. But Kinkajou actually does get in a coma in this book, thanks to Chameleon, the Rainwing. Even though in this book I think he's an Icewing in part of this book, and Nightwing in other parts. He's in the Icewing form, he's Shapeshifter, which is his strongest form, and in Icewing form, he's Cirrus. So, I'm pretty sure Cirrus is in this book. I know book 7 used to be my favorite book, but some of the books have gotten better and I like it. Then the end of this book is when, oh, did I say what happened in Hailstorm? He's still alive. Winter brought Hailstorm back home, and they're reunited. And so, Hailstorm and Winter reunited. And you know what happened to Hailstorm? He wasn't captured. In the prologue, he was, but in the actual story, he was actually in this animus magic spell caused by the scroll that Chameleon owned after Darkstalker. And Hailstorm was enchanted to be this female Skywing who's loyal to Queen Scarlet for 2 years. And then after the necklace is off, he recognized Winter, and at first he was a little confused, but then the more he was around Icewings and Winter and fleeing away from the spell, the more he wanted to go home, and the more he felt like an Icewing instead of a Skywing. So I didn't expect that to happen. I love this book. Before I read this book, I wasn't really interested in Wings of Fire, but I was interested in it enough to keep reading this series, because, I mean, come on, it's about dragons. And then after I read this book, actually a year ago, I started reading this a year ago, seriously, like, a year ago, in the end of November to the end of December. And I got into this series again, so I've been a Wings of Fire lover for a year now. Because today, you know, today's Thanksgiving for 2017. I love this book. It's not my favorite. It doesn't seem as adventurous as some of the other books. This isn't more on Darkstalker or Jade Mountain. This is more about finding Hailstorm, bringing home, and a little bit is about Foeslayer and in the Ice Kingdom, because we've never really been in the Ice Kingdom before. We've never experienced an Icewing protagonist. So this is our first Icewing protagonist that we've experienced, and we get to know more about the Ice Kingdom in this book and their world, and I just really like this tribe, and I love this book. It's not my favorite though, but you know, I like it. So this is my special for the day, and I might make another video for Escaping Peril, so I will see you guys later, folks, and I hope you have a nice Thanksgiving. Bye!